We are in Ao Nang Krabi, and today we're going to be going on a 4-island longboat tour. We booked it yesterday and it cost us 1,200 baht per person, which is a pretty good deal because you get the boat, obviously, snorkels, food, snacks, water, everything you would need for the day pretty much.
And they pick you up at the hotel and bring you back after.
Full day excursion, and I'm excited to go snorkeling. Okay, let's go. Beach, and we have an hour on this island, so we're gonna go to Phra Cave and see what that beach looks like. Just made it to Phra Cave, and we only have about half an hour to sit on the beach. We're just gonna enjoy the sunshine, and I think we're going to 4 other islands. We're gonna be snorkeling, and we get lunch on the very last island, so I'm excited for that. It's actually a lot nicer to come this early in the morning just because it's a lot less busy than when I came before. Kirsten being Baywatch, but I don't know if you can see this little beach right here. We're going there at some point. I'm not quite sure exactly which beach it is, but we are going to Chicken Island. We are now at Phra and Rele. You can go to either one while we're here. We are going to Poda Island, which is where we're actually having lunch, and there's one more island which I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but seriously felt like the fastest time that we were ever on a beach. We're just heading back to the boat right now, and we're gonna go to the second island. Just made it to the second island, and this island's actually called Toop Island. Right behind, or to the side of me, it's Chicken Island. We're actually gonna go around the other side of the island after this to start snorkeling there. It was only supposed to take us about 20 minutes to get here from Rele. I would say it probably took double the time just because the water is so rocky right now, and they were giving us all life jackets and stuff just for precaution probably. It's so busy here this time. Last year when we did the 4-island tour, it was pretty dead everywhere, and it was actually really nice because you got all the islands pretty much to yourself, and now the tourism is just bumping, so there's so many people, but that's okay. We're adding to it anyways because we're here. So Kurt just tried to fly his drone, and immediately they were like all blowing whistles and telling him not to, and that was the same with Rele or Phra Nang. There were signs everywhere that it said drones were permitted, but you have to ask permission, but who do you ask permission from at a public beach? Just a warning, you can't fly drones anywhere that we've been so far on this tour. I'm so excited to snorkel. This water is so blue. I hope there's a lot of fish. Kirsten's scared for the shark. She doesn't want the sharks to bite her. I'm obsessed with sharks. We only have about 5 minutes left on this island, so we're gonna start walking back to the boat, and I'll see you on Chicken Island. last island and we had lunch, which was delicious. I was feeling not so hot when I got off the boat, but as soon as I had a little bit more water and food, I'm feeling better. But this island is so beautiful. The water is so blue and we have about an hour to just chill, and this is our last island we're going to, which is Phra Island.
You know, it is quite beautiful out here. Very windy today though.
It's so windy. I really hope you guys can hear us over this damn wind.
It is nice having a little breeze though, because it's so hot. I'm still getting just burnt, so it doesn't really matter.
I'll still never get over how beautiful the beaches are in Thailand. The water is so blue, the sun is always shining, and there's big limestone rocks that are just literally, I don't know how they stand in the middle of the ocean, but it's so beautiful. It just makes it Thailand. Like if you see a photo, you know exactly which photo is Thailand and which one's Bali. We are just about to get onto our boat, and then I'll see you back in Ao Nang. We just made it back to Ao Nang Waterport, and we actually get, obviously we told you earlier, we get free shuttles, so we're just gonna, oh yeah, they're just calling us right now, but we are just about to get on the shuttle back, and I'm still really hungry, so I'm excited to get some food when we get back to the hotel. So a couple days ago, me and Kirsten walked out our like hotel driveway, and there's just a little tiny stop on the side of the road, and we got a coffee there last time, and it was probably one of the better coffees that we had in Thailand so far. And we just got back to the hotel, so we're just gonna stop there because we haven't actually had our coffee today. Even though it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we're still gonna get one. What are those dough things look like? It's kind of because it's just sitting in. It's cooked. Kirsten just got an iced coffee, a whole rice and chicken meal, and a brownie for
65 baht, $3 Canadian.
And I got a brownie and a delicious iced coffee. I don't know how I'm gonna go back to having coffees at home when the coffees like this taste so good and they're only like 70 cents. Like that is delicious, and the coffees here are super strong, which, oh, it's raining. Oh, it's starting to rain. Okay, we'll see you back at the hotel. Okay, it's a couple hours later and we just relaxed for a bit. We keep passing this restaurant on our way to our hotel that's called 888 Ao Nang Cafe, I think, or something like that. And whenever I look up good restaurants, that keeps popping up. It's not like rated the best, but it keeps popping up under the good restaurants, so we're gonna walk there and check it out for dinner.
Oh, hi there.
I got a coconut smoothie, and this is one of the better ones that I've had this entire trip. How's your strawberry banana smoothie?
Fuego.
Fuego. The only one that's in a running competition with this is Malin Market in Phuket.
I forgot to ask for not spicy.
This is probably the best chicken and rice that I've had. The chicken is so crispy and seasoned, and the rice and the sauce, and it all just mixed so well together. We just finished at the 888 Ao Nang restaurant, and that was so good. It was 200 baht for my chicken, rice, and a coconut smoothie, so not bad. I would say it was really good. This is it for tonight, and I'll see you in the morning. Good night. We're having a little bit of a later start today because we just chilled by the pool, but we're gonna try and do Monkey Trail, which we really haven't heard much about.
Trail that goes from Ao Nang Beach to, I don't know what the other beach is called, kind of around, I don't know, it's a trail that goes up and there's supposed to be monkeys and stuff everywhere, so we're gonna see what that's all about.
We're just making it to the beginning of the walkway and I can already see monkeys everywhere. And there's a lot of people right now, so hopefully it doesn't scare the monkeys off too much. Oh, this one's a big boy. Look at all of them on the beach. How are we supposed to get across? This guy does not care at all that we need to get across the stairs. The stairs and the walkway here don't seem too sturdy, but especially with all these people, but there is literally monkeys everywhere. People are feeding them, and I know you're not supposed to because that's when they get aggressive. When I read about coming here, it did say that all of the monkeys are super friendly, but as soon as you start feeding them, that's when they start getting defensive and aggressive, so definitely not going to be trying to feed them at any point. This is a literal ladder. Now the steps are just bags of stuff. I don't know if you can tell, I am dripping sweat and it's like 4 o'clock right now. I don't know about you, but I swear that 3 to 4 is like always the hottest time of the day. I don't know if it's because the sun is lower at that time, so it's like closer to you, but wow, it is so hot. And I can see the other beach that we're going to. People are starting to come back just because they've probably been there all day, so hopefully it's not as busy as Ao Nang Beach. I don't know if you guys can tell, but look at all the little balls of sand, and there is millions of these little holes. Oh, they are made from tiny, tiny crabs, and they are all over the beach. And I didn't know that's what they were from until we started seeing these tiny little crabs crawling into the holes. So it's so cute that they dig little balls of sand out to make their holes. This beach is so beautiful and surrounded by these limestone rocks. But there's a not so sturdy looking pier that we're gonna try and walk to the end. I don't know if we're gonna make it because it doesn't look. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be riding the waves. You can see it going with the waves. Okay, we didn't attempt to go down the boardwalk because it was super unsturdy and I do not want to risk dropping my camera in the water. We are going to go back to Ao Nang Beach after this and catch a sunset. Getting a little busy now. How you doing? I did cool down while we were at the beach because there was a breeze, and now that we started walking again.
I think it's from the altitude, you know, 15 meters above sea level.
Kurt, are you a little sweaty?
I learned this before when I was in Cambodia, and a guy tried to pet a monkey there, and he like attacked the guy. So I know you're not supposed to get too close to them or touch them at all. And this lady, like, he wasn't looking, and she like pet his back, and he turned around and like hissed at her. And then she had a scarf on, he was trying to rip the scarf off, and her head came down, and then he grabbed her hair and like yanked her hair, and she had to get out of there and hurry. Banana?
Oh god. We literally just said not to feed the monkeys, but this kid came up to Kurt and gave him a banana.
The monkey seen me with the banana instantly and ran over, so I didn't really have a choice.
There's like, some of the monkeys have tiny, tiny little babies like feeding off them, and they're so small, they don't even look like monkeys. Okay, there was so many monkeys and they were all playing like little kids. They're being so cute. They're like actual humans. We are just gonna make our way back to the main beach because we're gonna try and catch a sunset. It's not looking too good because it's super cloudy, but we'll try anyways. And the way that you get here, you have to go all the way to the left side of the Ao Nang beach, and you'll literally just walk through a bunch of resorts and restaurants, and then you'll come to this bridge. You'll see the wooden rails before you get to this bridge, but just follow it through and you'll start seeing monkeys. So an update, there was no sunset tonight because it was super cloudy, but we ended up having Mexican for dinner and we were so hungry that I totally forgot to film it, but we're on our way to this ice cream shop that we keep getting and it's so delicious.
Raspberry? Oh no. Spilling already. Almond cookies and cream.
Is it good?
That's really good.
Well, I got blueberry yogurt, which I've gotten every single time, coconut, and cookies and cream. This ice cream is seriously like the best that we've had this entire trip. It cost us $1.25 for 3 scoops in a cup. And it's only 5 extra baht if you want it in a cone. Kristen and Kurt have been obsessing over this Cookie Monster flavor that they've gotten every time, and she just came out and they only had this much left and she just gave it to them so that they can have it. We're gonna start walking back to the hotel because Kirsten has to go to 7-Eleven, and then I think that's gonna be it for today, so I'll see you tomorrow. There's a couple dogs that are always sitting in this parking lot right outside of our hotel, and they have no fur on them at all. It's just like dried up skin. So last night I brought him like a little container of just rice and eggs from 7-Eleven, and then Kirsten bought him a hot dog or like a sausage thing that she got at that coffee place I showed you yesterday. I just put 2 cans of tuna in the container that I brought the rice in last night, and this dog just absolutely demolished this tuna. Oh, and it looks like a puppy.
Need someone to hold the bowl.
I know. Oh, there you go. There was a bowl left over here. I'm not sure if someone's feeding them, but there was a bowl that was empty that Kurt filled with some nice cold water.
We're at Krabi Airport right now. We're heading to Bangkok for the last 3 days of our trip. Staying in a different area of Bangkok this time, so hopefully we can get up to some different stuff, you know, I don't know what we're doing.
So I think this is going to be the end for our Krabi Ao Nang vlog, and I'll see you back in Bangkok.